Hey everyone, think about it for a second. Can you even imagine a world without your smartphone? Seriously, for the past 15 years, the iPhone and all its competitors have essentially run our lives. We stare at these screens the moment we wake up, while we're working, and right up until we fall asleep. But that era, it's officially coming to an end. In this explainer, we're mapping out the next 2 decades of technology by digging into a totally fascinating 20-year hardware roadmap, all based on cutting-edge industry projections. So get ready because the future of computing is going to look wildly different from those glowing rectangles we carry in our pockets today.
So, what actually comes after the smartphone? Well, according to the projections we're looking at, we are heading into a fundamental shift in how we interact with the digital world. The next 10 to 20 years, they aren't just going to be about our phones getting slightly faster or having better cameras or shaving off a millimeter of thickness. Not at all. Instead, it's about AI physically entering our real world. We're moving away from a pocket-sized device into a reality where AI is deeply integrated into our bodies, our homes, our cars, and even into autonomous robots walking right beside us.
All right, let's dive into this master roadmap. We're going to cover beyond the smartphone, the wearable revolution, AI entering the physical world, the ultimate brain interface, a day in 2035, and finally, the next tech titans.
Kicking things off with part 1, beyond the smartphone, and the massive paradigm shift we're about to experience. This right here is absolutely crucial. Think about how things flow right now. Currently, it's human, then smartphone, then AI. You have to physically pull a device out of your pocket, unlock it, find an app, and tap around to get literally anything done. It is full of friction. But looking ahead, that future flow removes the phone entirely. It just goes from human directly to AI glasses. It's a seamless, totally screen-free interaction that completely redefines our relationship with digital assistants. Let's map this out generation by generation. Between 2026 and 2028, we're going to see AI earphones and glasses acting kind of like sidekicks to our phones. But by 2032, they are projected to outright replace them as our main devices. Then, from 2030 to 2035, physical home robots step onto the scene. Fast forward to 2038, and your entire house essentially becomes an operating system, followed by mass autonomous driving. And looking way out toward 2045, direct brain interfaces. We are literally transitioning from wearing tech to living inside it to simply thinking to compute. Which brings us to part 2, the wearable revolution, covering those crucial first 2 generations. Just imagine the capabilities here. We are talking about devices that are constantly running real-time translation, voice navigation, and even summarizing and remembering your conversations for you. But here's the part that is truly revolutionary. Imagine just saying out loud, "Send money." Your glasses instantly use built-in facial recognition to verify exactly who you're looking at, process the payment, and automatically store the receipt. No apps, no typing, 0 screen time. You literally just look and speak. How crazy is that?
Now, the corporate race here is wild. These tech giants are fighting tooth and nail for the real estate right on your face. Meta is pushing incredibly hard with their Orion and Ray-Ban glasses, tapping into their massive social network base and some serious eye-tracking advantages. Google, meanwhile, is building Android XR to perfectly leverage their Gemini AI. And Apple? They're quietly preparing to weave their legendary ecosystem integration into AirPods and their long-rumored smart glasses. They all want to ensure their wearable becomes your next primary computer. Moving right along to part 3, AI enters the physical world. This covers generations 3, 4, and 5. Okay, check out this chores list for Generation 3 robots. We're looking at machines that can wash and fold your laundry, take out the trash, help you cook, take care of your pets, and even monitor elderly family members. Honestly, I think these Gen 3 robots are finally going to put an end to those age-old household arguments over whose turn it is to do the dishes. It's a complete revolution for the home.
And look, this isn't some distant science fiction anymore. Major auto and semiconductor companies legitimately see humanoid robots as the successor to the iPhone. Tesla with their Optimus and Figure AI with the Figure O2 both have massive 5-star mass production potential. Unitree and Xpeng are right in the mix too. The manufacturing infrastructure and the AI models needed to power these robots, they're actively being built right now.
Let's walk through a morning in a Generation 4 AI home. Step 1, it's 6 a.m., you're waking up. Step 2, the house itself detects this, gently fades up the lights, and starts brewing your coffee. Step 3, you get a personalized readout of the news, weather, and your schedule. Step 4, your smart fridge realizes you're low on groceries. And Step 5, it automatically orders them for a robot delivery. The physical structure of your house literally becomes your operating system. Then we step outside into Generation 5, and our relationship with transportation is completely flipped on its head. Think about the present reality. A car is a heavy, super expensive possession that just sits parked for 95% of the day. But the future? The car becomes an autonomous service. Companies like Waymo, Tesla, and Zoox are building a reality where driving yourself becomes totally obsolete. You'll just summon an autonomous pod from an app, it drops you off, and zips right along to the next passenger.
All right, on to part 4, the ultimate brain interface. Welcome to Generation 6.
This is where we cut out the physical middleman entirely. These are the key pioneers leading the charge in brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs. You've got Neuralink focusing on high-bandwidth connections, Synchron using blood vessel implants, and precision neuroscience developing these ultra-thin electrodes. Just imagine a world where simply thinking the words, write an email, or code this program, makes the AI execute it instantly. It is utterly mind-blowing how fast this research is moving forward. To really grasp how all this hardware works as magic behind the scenes, we have to talk about the AI agent. An AI agent is basically a system that moves us away from manually clicking around an app to just asking an AI to autonomously execute a complex, multi-step task. The source material uses this brilliant example. You just say, plan a trip to Okinawa next month. That's it. The AI agent then autonomously books the flights, reserves the hotels, gets a rental car, and updates your calendar. The apps basically disappear, and the AI does all the driving.
Let's put this all together in part 5, a day in 2035.
Picture your routine pacing through a simulated day in this future. Step 1. At 6:30 a.m., your AI senses you waking up, raises the lights, and has coffee ready. Step 2. You slip on your AI glasses to start work, and the AI has already drafted your morning emails. Step 3. While you're working, your home robot is quietly cleaning up and prepping your lunch. Step 4. Work wraps up and an autonomous car whisks you smoothly back home. Step 5. Your robot serves dinner while your AI seamlessly plans out tomorrow's schedule. These flawless handoffs between the smart home, AI glasses, and home robots make this whole ecosystem feel like pure magic.
Finally, let's look at part 6, the next tech titans of this post-smartphone era.
So who actually wins in this new landscape? Look at this ranking based on our sources. NVIDIA easily takes the top spot because they provide the foundational AI chips that literally everything else relies on. Tesla ranks right there with them by mastering physical robotics and autonomous driving. Meta takes third with their massive push into AI glasses, followed closely by Google and Apple. The next generation of tech titans won't just be selling software apps, they're going to control the foundational chips and the literal physical robots operating in our environment.
We've covered a lot today. We've traveled from smart glasses replacing our phones, to home robots folding our laundry, all the way to direct brain interfaces. But taking in this incredible 20-year roadmap leaves us with one incredibly profound question. When AI effortlessly handles our schedules, our chores, and our apps, what will you choose to do with your time? Thank you so much for exploring this fascinating future with us. Take that thought with you and keep learning.